Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Bree. If you are new here, for all of 2023, I was on a no buy. So after doing it for a whole year, I am ready to make some changes to that. I have decided that I want to go on a low buy. And when I say low buy, I mean a very, very strict low buy. But I kind of just want to, I'm just itching to play with some new makeup throughout the year and not be quite as focused. I mean, still very focused on using up the makeup that I have, but just, I want to be able to still bring some new things in. I enjoyed the no buy. I feel like I was very productive during the no buy, but I just want to do a low buy this year. I'm kind of toggling back and forth between like maybe going no buy, low buy, no buy, low buy, something like that. I don't know. I don't know that I'm ever going to go back to like full buy, I guess would be the phrase. In today's video, I just want to do like a shop my stash. I'm just going to do my makeup. I'm not going to talk about the products. I'll have them linked all down below. But I just want to like do my makeup and tell you guys my kind of rules that I have set for myself for my low buy. I did this for my no buy last year and it helped me stay really accountable to kind of have that video and it written down in my iPad to like reference back to. But I just feel like chatting a little bit, talking about kind of my thoughts about going into a low buy as opposed to the no buy and the rules I've set for myself and everything like that. So if you guys want to hang out and watch me do some makeup while I tell you about me going on a low buy, then just keep on watching. So if you are new here, I should start doing my makeup. If you are new here, I will have my no buy playlist linked up in the eye and down below for you guys, just in case you're curious about, you know, that whole adventure. I did just do a no buy like wrap up video, so if that's something that you're interested in, it's in the playlist, but I'll also have it linked and listed down below for you guys because I did just put that video up in case you missed it. So with that being said, like, I'm not gonna talk about the no buy at all. It's done. We've finished 1 year of a no buy and I have moved on to a low buy. My biggest thing, like my biggest thing going into this low buy and kind of the rules that I have set for myself is that I do not, under any circumstances, want a repeat of last year's mid-year like little haul that I allowed myself to do. And I think that's where being on a low buy is going to be more productive for me than being on a no buy. I know I just said I wasn't going to talk about it, but like, just in case you are brand new here, one of the rules that I had set for myself with the no buy was that if I wanted to, I could still do one mid-year haul, like, and then I also could do my holiday hauls, which I do every single year, and I did do that, and I did enjoy my holiday hauls. But with the mid-year haul, I honestly think a big part of it was the fact that I hadn't bought makeup in so long, and I had gone from years and years and years of, I saw it, I liked it, I want it, I bought it kind of thing. You know, like, I would typically wait for reviews and stuff like that, but like, I was not the type of person who was like against trying new makeup and being like one of the first to try it and make a video about it kind of thing, you know? So to go from, you know, if I wanted it and I had the money for it, I was trying it, to I'm not buying anything at all unless like I ran out of eyeliner kind of thing. By the time I got to the mid-year haul, I was torn. I both felt good and like I was really proud of myself and I was doing really, really well, but I also was just like itching to buy new makeup, you know? And I think that was the problem, because rather than recognizing that I truly didn't need anything and that the things that I was kind of like, most of the things, there was some things that I bought in that haul, for that haul, that I still use constantly and I adore, But a lot of the stuff that I ended up buying for that haul, I bought it because I had a pass, pretty much. I wasn't actually buying it because of like true, genuine, actual like need or like strong desire, right? I was buying it because I could, which is not a good fucking excuse by any means. And so when it came time to actually try the makeup for the first time and film the video for the first time, well, I only filmed the video once, but to actually like try out the makeup and film the video and everything, I was, for the vast majority of the things, incredibly underwhelmed, incredibly regretful that I had spent money, and I ended up returning some of the stuff that like genuinely, like, even if I loved everything else in the haul, the things that I returned were like I needed to return. Like, they just so absolutely did not work for my skin in one way or another. But a lot of the other things that I did end up keeping, I ended up decluttering at the end of the year. That's like my biggest thing going into this new year and these new rules that I have set for myself. I do not want a repeat of that. I don't want to force myself into buying stuff just to make content. I don't want to force myself into a situation where I'm like, damn, like I need to buy new makeup to do this thing, blah, blah, blah. You know, like I want to buy it because I want it and I want to enjoy it, not because I just haven't bought makeup in so long that I'm like itching to buy new makeup and try new makeup, and then I'm just going to be horrifically let down, you know? But again, I think the way that I've kind of set up this low buy, and I'll get into the rules in just one second, but I think the way that I have this set up for myself, I think I will be able to prevent that. Because like I said, with that haul, a lot of the things that I was like really, really happy that I bought were like smaller things, like a blush that I had been like itching to try, and like stuff like that, where like if I had had the ability via a low buy to just buy that when I originally wanted it to, I wouldn't have felt the need to like buy a bunch of stuff in the middle of the year. I also think I need to just like accept the fact that a trying new makeup video doesn't have to be a full face. It doesn't even have to be a lot of products. I can try 5 new things and be happy. I can try 3 new things. As long as they're things that genuinely interest me and like I see having a home in my collection, I don't need to do like a full face of first impressions like that. That's not necessary. You guys aren't gonna like stop watching me just because I go from trying on a full face of makeup versus trying on 5 things or 4 things. And so I'll say the first rule right now, because it's actually a carryover from my low buy. I do have a couple brands that I consider to be passes. So regardless of any restrictions that I have on myself of buying new makeup, these brands in particular, if they have a new launch, and it's something that I'm interested in and something that I would like to film a video on, and again, also will have a home in my collection. I'm not gonna film a video on a new launch that doesn't fit into my collection or that I wouldn't actually use. But if it's a product or products that I'm interested in from a launch and I want to make a video on it, that's not going to count against the other rules that I have. And so those brands are conveniently, all 4 brands are brands that don't do like crazy, they don't do Colourpop level launches is what I should say. Like, they're not launching stuff weekly or monthly, you know. They do the occasional like seasonal launch, if that. But the brands are Auric by Sam Ravindal, About Face by Halsey, Huda, which is that's a new one to my list, but like I've been so just fascinated with the brand recently that like I've been wanting to try some new stuff from them. So I really love the palettes that I got from my holiday haul, so like I'm kind of easing my way into like if she launches some new stuff and it excites me, I would like to make some videos on it. Huda, and then NYX. With that being said, I I have done a new NYX products release video every single year that I have had my channel. It was my very first video. Please don't seek it out. It's so bad. It's still one of my most viewed videos to date. But my very first video that I ever put up on YouTube was a trying new NYX makeup. Again, that video it did well. It did well. It still gets views to this day, and that upsets me emotionally. Where is that going? Oh, and I've done one every single year. I didn't do one last year. Last year I did a new Colourpop one. The NYX launch from last year didn't super excite me. I only was interested in one product, and I actually ended up trying it in the holiday haul at the end of the year. So, but I didn't do one at the beginning of last year, and then, you know, kind of as I was planning my January videos, I was just like, am I gonna do a new NYX video? Like, let me kind of loosely plan for it, and we'll see what they launch, right? They launched their products, and I was interested in about half of it. And the half that I was interested in were fucking lip products. I decided, rather than just making a video on 2 NYX lip products, or rather than buying the other stuff from the launch that I'm not that interested in, why not do like a small springtime, because it is technically spring launch, like drugstore spring launches, like just a couple things, just the couple things that have launched recently that have interested me. And so I've already picked those up. They are on their way in the mail, and I'm going to be filming that soon. That's what I mean, is like, rather than forcing myself into a video, like doing the whole NYX launch, how can I modify this in a way that's likely less products than I would have originally tried, but also just more productive for me in the sense that, like, I'm not gonna hate myself for spending the money. You know, I've rambled on for a very long time about this, but I had to ramble for a minute while I did my eyeshadow. I'll be right back. Okay, so let's talk about the rules that I have set for myself. So the biggest thing is that I have a rule of $25 a month. That is how much I can spend on makeup. Now, I have been buying makeup for long enough. We all live in this world of 2024. We all know how much products cost. So with that being said, I can roll this money to the next month, or I can take money from the next month. So say, for example, because this stuff for the video that I just told you about, the little new trying on new drugstore spring stuff, that doesn't count. That is technically purchased in December, so that's not going to count. It's counting as my new NYX try on. I'm making it better for myself and a more interesting video than just trying on 2 lip products and calling it a fucking day, you know? So say in January, I don't buy any new makeup because I'm like, you know, I still have this stuff from my holiday haul. I'm still trying this stuff from the little drugstore video that I just talked about. I'm not going to buy anything. And then February comes. And then so come February, I actually technically will have $50 to spend. Say a new palette launches in February, and I know I have $50 to spend, right? And new palette launches, but it's $65. So what I can do is I can take the $50 that I have for the month, and I can take $15 from March, and now I could buy the palette. So basically, I could have sworn I did the math, but I did not do the math. So every 4 months would be 100, and there's 3 4-month chunks. So max I can spend on makeup this year is $300. Now, there are some exclusions and stuff to that, and some other adjustments to be made, but I'm talking on my just like little monthly purchases, a max through the year, through the entire year, of $300. So now if in April I lose my goddamn mind and I blow $250, well, I only have $50 to spend through the rest of the year. Sucks to suck, you know? I realize that $25 is like a very low amount of money, but like, I still want this to be like a very strict, like really keeping it very minimal purchases, right? Like, I did well during the no buy. I don't need to buy everything under the sun now that I'm able to buy things again, you know, now that I'm not on a no buy. So with that being said, and having such a strict budget for new makeup, repurchasing like essentials like eyeliners, mascaras, powder foundations, brow pens, stuff like that, you know what I mean, lashes, things like that. Repurchasing that does not count towards my monthly max. Like, I can buy new eyeliner every single month if I need to. I'm not going to, but like I can buy that kind of stuff and it's not going to count towards it. So more than likely what I'll do is I will go back to my old way of buying essentials, which is going to be during like Ulta sales and Ulta point multipliers. So that way I'm getting the best bang for my buck, rather than, you know, being like, oh shit, I'm almost out of eyeliner, I need to go buy a new one. I'll just kind of plan ahead and go, okay, I only have one eyeliner in my backup drawer, and, you know, Ulta has this 10x points, what's the word? 10x points multiplier. My brain stopped working for a second. See, the reason why my brain has stopped working is because for some very silly reason, I cannot remember if I've already filmed my no buy review. I know that I have, because it was supposed to be a It was supposed to be a December video. It went up at the beginning of January. So I know that I've already filmed it, but for some reason my brain is just like short-circuiting on remembering any of the details of that video. Anyways, my point is that I'm just going to be a little bit smart with those purchases and just, you know, plan ahead, buy backups as needed. I'm not going to go crazy on them or anything like that, but like if Ulta has, you know, a 5x point on Milani and I don't have any brow pens, I'll just buy them then, you know, rather than waiting until I need them, kind of thing. But yeah, repurchasing essentials will not count towards my monthly total. I've come to the realization that I absolutely hate talking while setting down my face, especially like blending out like my face, basically either putting on foundation, putting on concealer, or setting down like with powder foundations. I hate doing that because I can never talk when I'm doing this section, so I'm gonna go do that off camera really quick. I will be right back. Okay, and then after my whole long beginning of this video rant about that mid-year haul that I did last year, there will be no mid-year haul this year. None whatsoever. I will be occasionally doing videos on new products, because obviously if I buy new shit, I'm gonna try it on camera, right? And I will be occasionally, as needed, doing like speed review updates, but I'm not doing a mid-year haul. I don't need to. It's unnecessary. I will still be doing my end of the year holiday haul. I do have, which is actually something I didn't have for my no buy. I didn't have like a budget for my holiday haul during my no buy year, but there will be a budget for the holiday haul this year, and that will be a maximum of $200. When I say $200, I mean $200 in cash money. That excludes points, obviously. Hence why I'm saying I will purchase my essentials during points multipliers so that I can get more bang for my buck come holiday haul, come Black Friday, because that's what I've always done. I build up my points throughout the year, and then at the end of the year, I blow them all. Rinse and repeat. So $200 max. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. If I don't have much faith in this, but if I do not spend the full $300 throughout the year, you know, $25 a month, $300, if I don't spend it, I will totally just add that into my $200. So basically where I'm going with this is outside of essentials repurchases and outside of my couple excluded brands, the most amount of money that I can spend this year is $500. $500 on new makeup. If you want to know something funny that I'm almost 100% positive that I forgot to include in my no buy review, for basically every single year since Ulta made Diamond a thing, so like it goes, you know, regular, rewards member, platinum, and then Diamond. As soon as Diamond became a thing, I have been Diamond every single year since then. This year, I didn't make Diamond. I guess last year I should say. It's December for me, but you know what I mean. I didn't make Diamond. I will unfortunately be getting lower points multipliers in 2024, but there is almost something kind of a little bit satisfying about it, to be honest with you. Like, so the fact that I have like a quantifying way of being like, I spent so little money in 2023 that, I mean, I still made platinum. Don't get me wrong. I still made platinum. Of course I made platinum. But I did not make Diamond, which there is something a little bit satisfying about that. I'm not going to lie. I don't need to continue to be Diamond though. Like, the perks aren't so 100% absolutely amazing that it's worth it. So the goal is to just like not be platinum anymore. So I will be doing monthly Shop My Stash videos and monthly makeup baskets to just like continue to encourage use of my makeup, obviously. I'm still gonna keep like doing the little inventory that I did throughout my no buy. I thought that was super fun. And I will also be doing low buy updates every 3 months. So I will have one in March. And then the last rule that I have for myself is actually also a carryover from my no buy, but I never got to do it for my no buy. But I think I'll get there this year. And I'm going to use primer as an example, mostly because I am almost positive that primer will be the one that I will actually finish and like get through like my backups and all of my everything that I have, as opposed to like some of my like this will never happen for like bronzers and blushes and shit like that. But say I finish all of my primers and I'm like, damn, need a new primer, and I have my eye on a newer launch. I can try a new launched primer and it will not count towards my $300 to $500. So because I finished everything in the category, it won't count. That's my other little rule, like my little stipulation. If I finish them all, I can try something new without a financial, I don't want to say penalty because it's not a penalty, but without it, you know, taking away from my monthly totals, if that makes any sense. Okay, this battery is about to die, so I'm gonna go finish up the rest of my face and I will be right back. So here is the final look, and that's gonna wrap up my little rules about my low buy. I am super excited, honestly. I'm excited to be able to just like have a little bit more freedom, but also like still feel in the space where like I can really focus in on what I have. I'm excited about it. I'm excited to see how it goes and everything. So like I said, that is going to wrap up my rules for my low buy. Again, if you missed my no buy year, I will have the playlist list down below. I will have the playlist linked down below, I should say. Just in case you're curious about how last year went. My brain's fried. It's fine, we're fine. But I'm very excited, and I will see you guys with an update in March. So definitely subscribe, stay tuned for that. Comment down below and let me know if you're doing a low buy or if you've ever done a low buy and how it went for you. I would love to hear all about it. Please subscribe if you have not already. It would mean the world to me. Like this video, ring the bell, do all the things. I hope you guys have an awesome day, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!